Another project. Oh god, I can't stand this anymore. I'm about to quit.
Alright, I'm gonna need y'all to look happier than that. Stephon, take your foot off my table, please. Do you want to check? Darnell, you alright? Darnell. Of course I have another project for you guys. So this phase, we're gonna be working on movies. And you guys' movie is actually going to deal with immigrant business and block. So I want you guys to go out to each of your own individual neighborhoods and find an immigrant business that talks about the history, that's really influential in the community, all of that. So I need you guys to go, like, now.
No, we have to do the credits. All right.
I'm serious, like now. Go, 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 go.
Ready? Yeah, so bounce.
Shauna said we need to find an immigrant business within all of our neighborhoods.
Oh, God.
I live in the South End, so I guess we could start with Charlie's.
Yeah, that's not obvious. Let's go.
Alright, we're standing in front of Charlie's Sandwich Shop. It was opened in 1927 by a Greek immigrant named Charlie Polis. Charlie's is an important part of the African American community, especially in the jazz age in the 1950s. There were plenty of jazz clubs located in the area, and the African American musicians were able to come to Charlie's and have a nice meal because they had an open door policy. That means they fed everybody.
This restaurant in the 30s was well known because it would serve black people, where a lot of the restaurants in this area would not serve the blacks. There are a lot of white people who would come in here because they serve blacks. But all the staff was basically white here back then. A lot of famous jazz musicians who came to Boston in those years were not allowed to stay in the hotels in the Back Bay. So they would stay here in the South End.
Charlie was able to give back to his fellow immigrants by providing food for the immigrants that stayed at the settlement homes in the area. Settlement homes were for immigrants or for people that came from other cities so that they could be able to fit in and get settled. They offered lessons such as cooking and English classes and things like that. And when the kitchen got full, they were able to come to Charlie's. Charlie has all types of history. He shares history with the African American Civil Rights Movement. He allowed the first African American union to meet upstairs. He risked his business license by doing so because it wasn't right for an unsponsored union to meet. He gained a lifelong friendship with the Pullman Porters.
The first black union was upstairs. The porters, they come off the trains. I think you have all that information. Except that Charlie wanted to play cards, and they used to play cards upstairs in the Union Hall. So Charlie joined the Black Porters Union so that he could play cards upstairs.
Today, diverse mixes of people eat at Charlie's, whether they are gay, straight, black, white, Latino, or Asian, young or old. Charlie's shows a diverse culture in the South End.
I'm at work, but yo, dog, you won't believe it. Mom just said I gotta go home and cut the grass. I hate cutting the damn grass, man.
But hold on, though. I got the perfect person for you.
Who?
W.S. Landscape.
I gotta pay them?
I guess.
I don't care. I ain't doing that work. Let's go.
The settlers of Massachusetts Bay Colony established Roxbury in 1630. Roxbury got its name from its hilly landscape. Roxbury, located next to the South End, was very important to the city. By the 19th century, the northern part of Roxbury became an industrial town with a large community of English, Irish, and German immigrants.
In one of Boston's oldest living neighborhoods stands a landscaping company called Clarke Landscaping, owned by a man named Winfield Clarke, and who was bound to make its mark in Roxbury. Let's take a look.
Winfred's love for gardening began back in Barbados at a young age. He would help maintain his school's garden.
Barbados is thought to have been originally inhabited by the Arawaki Indians. The Portuguese were the first Europeans to set foot on the island, but the British were the first to establish a colony in 1627. Slaves were brought from Africa to work on the sugar plantations, and eventually the population was 90% black. A slave revolt took place and slavery was abolished in 1834. I'm here with Winfield Clarke, and he's the owner of W.S. Clarke Landscaping. My first question is, where are you from and why did you come to this country?
I'm from Barbados, and I come to this country to have a better life and a better future.
He came to Boston in 1989 for better opportunities. He got his first job as an employee at Stop and Shop, but never forgot about his love for gardening. He applied for a job with Boston Parks and Recreation as a gardener. He started his landscaping business in 2003.
Well, from a little boy, I love gardening. It's something I did all my life and I enjoy doing it. I love working with people and telling them about gardening and the whole green industry. So this is the opportunity for me to have a future in it and make a living out of it. At the same time, help people, and give them education and knowledge about the whole green industry.
He works from April to November and does spring and fall cleanups, lawn care, tree and shrub service, and more. He started his business because he had a passion for gardening and landscaping, but he is able to help people at the same time while doing something he loves.